It wrapped around your soul with no control. You can't breathe when you're drowning underwater. There's so much water. I'll run, I'll hide. Darkness always clouds my mind. Now look behind. It's moving closer every time. I can't pretend that I have a strong defense. 'Cause darkness, my old friend, you get me till at the end. At the end. Can you feel it wrapped around your soul with no control? You can't breathe when you're drowning underwater. There's so much water. I can't pretend that I have a strong defense. 'Cause darkness, my old friend, you get me till at the end.
What's going on, folks? Will Stewart here with another THFC rant. Tonight, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit sick and tired of the rodeo, circus, people full of clowns that is the manager search for Tottenham Hotspur. Poch, Conte, Poch, Ten Hag, Klinsmann. Merry-go-round goes round and round. Just for men. Beard does look darker. Makes me look young. Young again. It's the lighting. It's the lighting, folks. That's right, transgender. Thank you, thank you. Good evening. Let's say hello to the folks, man. There's already a ton of people watching the stream and in the chat. The link is pinned to the top. If you want to join the show, make sure you go ahead and click that link and get up in here. The more people that are on the show, the funner the show is for everybody watching. So if you're not shy, make sure you go ahead and do that. Get Kid up late with us tonight. Get Will to 1K, guys. Let's do that. We're really close. So if you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button now. That'll help spurt this video out to everybody in the YouTubes. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are at 937 tonight. If we could break 1,000 tonight, that would be fantastico. Fantastico. So if you are new to the channel and you are watching, let's get this video up to 1,000. Only need 63 people to sub. So there's 40 people watching right now, and I'm sure that number will jump up shortly. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now. 안녕하세요, Dietrich Kane. Good on you for rocking the Korean there. Why is it okay to get a divorce but not to support a different club? Why am I cursed with Tottenham Hotspur? Well, I don't think it's okay to get a divorce either. But if you must, Cody, you must. SOF. First time I think I've seen you in the chat. Thanks for watching. Wobbles. Anyone know where to get some Spurs gear in Canada? Well, Wobbles. Maybe not Spurs gear itself, but if you would like to get some Spurs YouTuber meme merch, you can go to www.THFCRants.com. We've got all kinds of fun stuff there. I'm working on getting a BJ shirt up. That's been like the #1 request lately. For some reason, my cousin is popular. I don't know why. But it's true. For whatever reason. Also, too, before I forget, Williams Rangers. Patreon.com/THFCRants if you want to help support the channel monetarily. That's the place to do it. You can join. We have 2 different levels, the $5 level and the $10 level. The $10 level is a special level that helps you to come on to our weekly Q&A show. That link will always be sent out before that show is placed. It also includes our Creators Corner, which allows other people, other YouTubers to come on in that show for you guys to interact with them too. So make sure you jump onto Williams Rangers, get yourself one. The people that have done that so far are Spartan 7 Gaming, Wayne Bonner, Mama Coates, Celery Agent, AG, who's very mysterious, Kogomonim, and Tony Gonim, as well as Alex Burleton. And that helps support the channel. It helps, everybody that's a part of the channel at some point in time. Will L, good evening, Will from Texas. Thanks for watching the show. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that now because you have the same name as me. That's reason enough. It's reason enough to hit that subscribe button. It's because you have the same name as me. Us Wills gotta stick together, as well as do all the Stewarts out there. Tamika Sobers, welcome to the show. First time I've seen your name in the chat. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Who else is here? Lionel Messi's here. What's going on, Messi? The GOAT. David says that it's Ronaldo, but I think you're up there. As well as Dave. What's going on, Dave? Thanks for watching the show. Why do we still support this club? All we've got is heartbreak from the last 10 years. Heartbreak after heartbreak. I agree with you, my friend. The Tottenham Texan, welcome to the show. Thank you for watching. Who else is here? Celery Agent, Shamu Van Spurs, Celery Agent, Persuasion TV. He's waiting in the back to come on before I get through all of my stuff. Irish Hotspur. Will's big push for 1K is on, everyone. Be a Will's Ranger and smash that subscribe button. And Will, if you're around over the weekend, I will get you on. We'll see if you can push for that 1K, lad. That'll be good. That'll be great. 52 watching tonight, right off the bat. Finding Timo FC. I'm new here too. Happy to be here. Thank you, Finding Timo. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button and that like button. It's really precious. And welcome to the new family. And for guys that don't know, this show is open to everyone who wants to join. The link to join the stream is pinned to the top of the chat. It's that little blue section there at the top. You scroll all the way to the top, you'll be able to see a little blue button there. Click that link, and you can come on the show and have your say. Dietrich Kane said he did Taekwondo, so he knows a lot of Korean words. Hanadru set. Those are the ones they teach you in Taekwondo. 미안합니다. But yeah, JJ Tubb in the house. My co-host Cody Mack not able to join tonight. His in-laws are in town, so he's just hiding the stream in his pocket while he talks to the mother-in-law and the father-in-law. Fine team and no, thank you for watching the show. Let's see who else is awake here. What other chat can I throw this into? I already threw it in there. Threw it in there. And threw it in there. All right. But let's bring on our first guest for the night. He's been waiting patiently in the back while we mess around. And we've got two guests in the back. So let's go ahead and bring them on board. What's going on, fellas?
Good evening, Will. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello? That's good, yeah.
We've also got
Hi, JJ.
JJ Tubb, a.k.a. Royce, in the house.
Hi, JJ.
Let me throw your guys' names up there so people know who you are. Let's change it to, it's too big. There we go.
Cool,
Makes it better. How you guys doing tonight, and how do you feel about this merry-go-round of managers? The manager merry-go-round.
I guess I'll go first. I'm doing all right. It's been a busy few
Thank you,
weeks.
Jason.
Yeah, had finals and filming stuff, and yeah, it's just very busy recently. So I try to keep up with Tottenham and the disappointment and whatnot. I think my reaction to everything that's been going on, same as everyone else, disappointed, annoyed, frustrated. And I just want them to announce, like, at this point, I mean, I'm not even sure if I really care who's in charge at this point. I mean, it's the same cycle. We know we're probably not going to get anyone big named. Like, maybe we might get Ten Hag. I'm pretty sure somebody said that we were still looking at Poch, which I mean, I don't know how reliable that is at this point. I'm just burnt out with the whole situation, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, me too. And Eugene, I got you on mute, so make sure you unmute yourself when you do it. You got a bit of fan noise on there, so make sure you ride that mute button. The ceiling fan behind you is causing a big bit of noise. So when you're talking, it's fine. Just unmute yourself, say what you got to say, and then put it back on there. That way, the folks out in the outer space don't get all peed off. Cody's become really anal about that, and he'll end up cussing me out. He'll be sending me WhatsApp messages and be like, "A fan noise is so annoying, Will. Can't take it anymore." And this is what happens when you don't come on, Cody. You can't stand up for yourself. But Eugene, what are your thoughts on the merry-go-round of managers? And don't forget to unmute yourself before you speak.
I'm going to steal Marcelo's tagline. I'm telling you, bro, it's all bullshit. Gosh. To tell the truth, I'm a 40-over-year Spurs fan. I'm more or less immune to this. All right. So the back and forth, we've been seeing it for so long, and I've got to a certain stage. I passed all that anger, that grief, and that you get your 5 stages of whatever you called it. I'm 2 or 3 steps ahead of a lot of the people. So now I'm in the planning stage. Okay, I'm an INTJ or FP or something, right? So you know what I'm saying, Will, right? Okay, I'm at the planning stage. Yeah. Okay.
And Eugene, I actually fixed your fan noise for you. You don't have to worry about it anymore. We can't hear it anymore. How I fixed it was you had the echo cancellation turned off on your thing. Make sure you leave that on because it also removes background noise.
Oh, that's good.
So,
that's good.
Yeah. Make sure you always leave that on. So you're good to go now. You don't have to mute when you're not talking. So.
All right. Thanks, Will. New to this too. I'm planning something later, Mr. K and Jamie. Hopefully it gets through. It'll be more or less our first stream for the Asian side later in the evening, maybe about 8 p.m. my time. That'll be early in the morning for you, Will. So, but let's see how it goes. I'm still trying to figure out the StreamYard thing and all that. Let's see. All right.
Sounds good, my man. Sounds good. Will L here has a question for us. Where will Conte go to get his demands? City, Chelsea, Liverpool, United, PSG, and Bayern. The Ten Hag and Poch rumors are to get Conte to bend. Spurs are one of the richest clubs, even if we don't act like it. We are one of the richest clubs, but I think that's done, man. I think it's done. Although I don't want it to be done, Will. I think that out of the available options right now, that Conte would probably be the best one, and it's really harsh. It's really harsh that Daniel Levy is so weak, but he is, man. He is weak. But we got another friend in the back here, so let's bring him in. Let's bring him into the show.
I'm telling you, bros.
Marcel's in the house.
Hi, Marcel.
What's up, dog?
What's up, Marcelo?
That was a pretty good I'm telling you, bro, Eugene.
Oh, thank you.
I approve of that one.
Marcel,
I'll just use it once.
Yeah, I approve. But I just joined the stream and I just hear I'm telling you, bro, so I had to hop in. No, I'm serious. That was the first thing I saw. So, what are we discussing here? We're discussing the board and how much of a circus they are, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, and then this whole manager merry-go-round where it's Pochettino, then Conte, then now it's Pochettino and Ten Hag, and now apparently it's Klinsmann. It's like, what? I don't understand what's going on. Let me tell you something.
It's going to be Graham Potter. All right, let's be real here. All right, let's all like be realistic. It's probably going to be Graham Potter. Like the thing is, right? After this Super League, after this Conte, and I'm really starting to like kind of just have a go. And even Maddie and I kind of got into it. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, but I stand my ground. I love Maddie to death. Don't get it wrong. I love Maddie to death. And what I'm trying to say is you gotta listen because people are thinking like I'm telling people how to be fans. I'm not telling anybody how to be fans. Do what you want to do. Live your life. Be whatever you want to be as a Tottenham fan. But I'm saying if you're not taking part, right? It's time now, right, where we got to stand up. If you're not taking part, of boycotting, if you're not, if you're in England and you're not protesting, if you're not, if you have time and you're not doing YouTube channels, coming to Will Stewart, sharing your opinion, getting the word out, doing content against Enoch out, like if you're not doing any of these things, right, and you're buying the merchandise, like people were telling me, oh, but
Doing the skywalk.
this is the thing, right? People were telling me, but Marcelo, Enoch already make a set amount from Nike, so me buying a Nike product won't mean anything. Yes, it does. Nike will not be paying a set amount if people are not going to be buying the product that they're giving to Enoch. It's simple as that. If people start boycotting and they start seeing that, hold on a second, 60% or like 80% of the people are not buying these merchandise that we're paying these people for, right? I'm gonna change my contract. I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna pull out. That's how it looks. You know what I mean? It's all about brand. It's all about how it looks, and it's all about money. You know this better than anyone, right, Will? Like if you're paying someone a set amount, but you're not getting your money back, and your brand is not getting, exposed, and it has a bad name, you're gonna pull off. You don't want to be involved with that. Bad PR is bad PR, man. And people don't understand that. So I'm saying this sincerely. If you bought the new Tottenham shirt, right? Because I was a victim to this. I will admit, I used to buy all the shirts. I used to be like, yeah, support the club. But after this Super League thing, I completely changed my mindset. If you bought this shirt and you buy into these Enoch products, and you keep getting suckered in, and you're not doing anything, you're not protesting, you're not really, spreading the word, then don't complain. Stop complaining. Because this is what you want. That Conte deal is what happens. You're not allowed to complain when Conte doesn't want to come to our club, because you've done nothing to try to solve the problem. So like start actually, like, instead of like just bitching, like really it's just bitching. It's like when your coworkers just bitch about work, but they're never gonna quit. It's just bitching. So instead of bitching, actually do something. And then people want to tell me, oh, but if I do something, nothing will change. Oh, if I do something, nothing is going to change, right? Just like, what an excuse. Like it starts all somewhere, man. Like, and you know what? Whether me boycotting Enoch is going to work, is going to get Enoch out, it probably won't, but I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying, man. I'm doing my fucking part at least. And you know what? At least I can say I don't back this fucking company. I don't back this fucking brand that is fucking killing my club. Like at least I can say that.
No, I got you, man. I got you. And there are a lot of people that agree with you. Tim Clegg, who I think is the first time I've seen him in the chat on one of these shows, although I did miss last week. He says you're awesome. Good vibes. We've also got Sam here. I think it's the first time. He asked what we think about Glacier. Will L also
Gaultier.
Yeah.
Gaultier has moved to Nice, I think. If I'm not mistaken. He's out of the picture.
Yeah.
He signed for Nice.
People were thinking that comment was to call people out and say how they should be fans. Look, do what you want to do. Buy the fucking shirt. Buy the fucking away shirt. Buy the whole fucking kit. Wear it all.
I haven't seen the new away shirt, but if it's like the black and white one that has been rolling around, I'm gonna have to buy it.
Yeah,
I'll buy it from soccer.com so that the club gets the least amount of money possible. But
buy it. But like, I just don't want to hear
just that one.
I just don't want to. I'm honestly like, if you're not doing any part, it's just I don't know, man.
Buy from a place. Look, so they get royalties because it's a licensed deal. It doesn't matter where you buy from; they're going to get a small piece. But if you buy directly from the club, they're getting, the retail margin, which is like 40% plus the license fee, right? If you're buying it from a place like soccer.com, they're only getting the license fee, so it's a much smaller dollar amount. So if you find one that's absolutely just calling your name, get it from a place like soccer.com or World Soccer Shop or a third party store, so that or even like Nike.com even. Although they're sponsoring them, so that wouldn't be as good either. But get it from a third party or go buy the Chinese knockoff or something. But
Yeah.
I'm refusing. I've made, after that Super League, I made a pact that I will refuse to wear any ENIC generation product, buy any ENIC generation product from then on. And for me, personally, I could get less of a fuck how good that jersey look. Unless this club start going the fucking right direction, I don't care. I honestly don't care. Cool, nice kit. Fuck, I don't care. I want to start seeing what's on the pitch, And we just had a manager, a top manager, decline us, not because of money, not because of he wasn't happy with his salary, not because he had other options, but because we just didn't fucking have ambition. Simple as. And until I start fucking seeing ambition, I'm just I can't wear it. If you notice in a lot of streams, I'm not wearing any Tottenham shirts. I haven't been wearing some because I'm disgusted just wearing something from Munich. It's just I'm so done with this fucking board.
no, I hear you, man. I hear you. I mean, I don't think the third kit is in any danger of being bought. It looks like Barney threw up after a night out in the town.
Oh, I might do. I might just go to Classic Football Shirts and get one in 1999, which was the last year this football club was fucking alive, before fucking ENIC took it over.
Yeah, it's a good shout. But lots of people out here watching the show today. 65 people right off the bat, which is pretty high for the first 20 minutes of a weekend show. So thank you guys for doing that. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We are literally less than, what are we now? I haven't even refreshed the screen to see. Well, still at 937. So hopefully everybody who's watching is subscribed. If you happen to be watching after the fact, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. Only need 67 more people to subscribe to get to 1,000. So do that now. Austin S., welcome to the stream. I'd rather buy a South Korean shirt for Son. I have a South Korean shirt. It's red, though. That's why I don't wear it on stream. But
yeah, I can't buy that.
Maybe they have a non-red one. Their home kit is usually white, so I'll have to see if I can find their home kit.
But they do have some red stripes on it, right? The white kit.
Red stripes is okay on a white kit. We have AIA. If it is red, it's going to be just like a small little accent on the side. Sometimes it's blue. I'd have to see what their kit is for this season. I haven't even looked.
See, the thing is, though, like, what I was trying to say in that tweet is that if you don't do any of these things, right? Like, it's not just like it's just, you can do something at least. There's something you can at least do. Like, for fuck's sakes, if you live in England and you can go to the protest, go to the protest. If you're a season ticket holder, I'm not even telling you to give away your tickets. In fact, I'm telling you the opposite. Don't give away your tickets because someone else is going to buy them. But if you're going to go there and you're just going to go there to say boo and say 60 mil, you're having a laugh, and then chant about fucking Deli Alley, you might as well just, you might as well spend that time jerking off because you're going to get more something out of it. Like, honestly, like, it's just like, it's insane. How about you actually, like, stand up and, chant ENIC out? How about you have some fucking balls and chant ENIC out and you walk the fuck off? Imagine that. Imagine that. All of your season ticket holders or majority of the people who bought the tickets just walk the fuck out. Imagine that. Imagine the message that was sent. But this club won't fucking do it because this fan base, you know what they do? They make each excuses for themselves. Oh, it won't matter if I walk out. Oh, it won't matter if I walk out. Oh, what happened? Oh, ENIC is going to change if I walk out. Yeah, if you all think like that, nothing will change. As an individual, you can't change anything. Fucking, you look at any protest, as an individual, you're not going to change anything. But like show some fucking, like get on the same page. Because I see everybody complaining about this fucking board. Everybody complaining, like saying, "Oh yeah, Enoch, I hate Enoch," but then like nobody wants a solution. Nobody wants to do anything. So it's just like if you're gonna complain, I don't want to hear it. If you don't want to find any solutions, I don't want to hear it. Like if you're not willing to walk out of the games, protest, boycott, do something about it, I just don't want to hear from those people. Like George Aquilia seems like a great kid, great guy. He's a Spurs fan through and through. I won't question his loyalty and love for the badge, but he's like booing and saying 60 mil, you're having a laugh. It's just like, no, yeah, he is having a laugh. He is, and he will continue having a laugh unless you do something. Because in this video, you know what he said? He said, look, we all hate the board. We all want the board out, but it doesn't matter. They're not going to go anywhere. Yeah, with that mentality, they're not going to go anywhere. With that mentality, they're not going to fucking change. How about you change your fucking mentality? How about this fan base start changing their fucking mentality? Sick of it, man. So sick of these fucking people.
Yeah, that's the South Korean kit for this year, the home kit. So no red on that. So if
It's
you
a new
wanna go
one?
buy that one, yeah.
New one, Will? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a zebra. It's
Different.
actually the tiger, the white tiger. So
Oh, the Siberian tiger thing. Okay.
yep, they are the tigers.
Oh, Korean called it. Well, Malaysia also we are called the tigers, but we call it harimau, which is translation from Malay to tiger.
and then guys, here it is. We found one. We found one in the chat.
It's
Stuart.
okay. Calm down.
He's
calm down.
he's actually a Enoch lover. Look at him. He's saying, "Oh, what do you want? Break our transfer record every year?" What a fucking idiotic comment that is. Seriously, really? Break our transfer record every fucking Stoke has spent more than us. No, I'm not gonna fucking calm down. I'm not gonna calm down when there's stupid fucking shit like that. When people are saying fucking stupid shit like that, like holy shit. Break our transfer record.
Invite him to the stream, Marcelo. Bring him up. Let him have his say.
Come here. What a dumb comment. He's saying
Yeah.
all I
Even-
do
no matter
is
how it goes-
moan. Where's the
No, I
solution?
know.
I presented about 5 different solutions. And you're telling me that Enoch break our transfer record. We spent less than fucking Aston Villa. We spent less than fucking Leeds United. We spent less than fucking Stoke over the fucking decade, for fuck's sakes.
So Stuart, my question to you is, if you would like to come on and chat with us, the link is pinned to the top. Also, too, we moan and moan and moan, and then we have no solutions. It's not true. People that we're involved with. Obviously, I haven't been to a protest outside the stadium because I don't live in England. But we do everything that we can to help support, to help educate, to help talk to people about that. No solutions. We have solutions. The solution is to get Daniel Levy out of the football business, right? Out of the football business. He knows nothing about football. He shouldn't be acting as the director of football. He shouldn't be in charge of transfers. He shouldn't be in charge of the player budget. He shouldn't be in charge of picking managers. He doesn't know what he's doing. That's clear. That's obvious. 20 years, no trophies, right? So he obviously doesn't know what he's doing. If he wants to be, as an owner of the club, if he wants to be involved in the real estate side of things, that's fine. But he needs to separate himself from that. That's a solution, right? It's not that we don't have solutions. We have solutions.
Can I have
If another owner were to come out and come in, most likely, especially if it was one who was less involved in the club, they would hire people who know what they're doing, right? Rather than try to meddle in it themselves.
But the break, of
can I address Stuart for a
Go
while? Okay, all right. Stuart, I understand. Maybe the solution is there. The solution is that the fans have to unite first for a single cause. If you guys don't unite for a single cause, right, then there's no solution. Right, and then we'll just go on in the cycle of doldrum over and over again. We have to unite first, then the solution will come. If we are divided this way, they will play us until the end of time. It doesn't matter what the transfer budget is, how much money they spend. It's just the way they run the club. We have no ambition. right? It's
Doesn't know
so
what he's doing.
simple.
Oh,
You
okay.
understand?
Hold on a
Little bit.
second. Hold on a second. No, please, because I'm getting sick and tired of this fucking kid just talking. Unless you're gonna come up, you know, you're gonna chat shit in chat, and you're just gonna try to trigger us. Just tell me, give me 3 fucking things, right? And I don't want to hear about the fucking stadium. I don't want to hear about the fucking training ground because that didn't give us any success. Name me 3 fucking success that Enoch has had over this 20-year period. I'm talking about fucking trophies. Name me fucking 3. Name me fucking 3. Over 20 years, name me fucking 3 success they have brought to this fucking club. I'm fucking waiting.
Yeah,
Just
a
fucking
club
name 3.
without ambition builds a stadium and then doesn't put any good players in it.
No.
No.
Stadiums
Give
don't
me-
win football matches, mate.
Our
You just
ambition,
said
right, is to be top
stadium
4.
too.
Our
Give me-
ambition is not to be number 1. What kind of
Other-
ambition is
no,
that?
no.
That's why I don't have an ambition.
Other
That's why I
than the
say
fucking stadium and other
we
than
have
the training
loser
ground.
DNA, and we have to change that. All right? Definitely no ambition. You know, DNA, what Levy's been talking about, definitely no ambition. So we have to change the mindset of the fan base. And I'm not getting at you, Stuart, but wake up, please. We are being conned. You spend all that
I
money.
want to know for Stuart, for what reason do you support Daniel Levy? What
I
reason
wanna
do
know
you
too.
support Daniel Levy?
I
Name
wanna- this is delusion.
one footballing reason. Name one, just one footballing reason. Because Daniel Levy didn't use his own money to build the stadium or the training ground. He used ours. He's using ours, right? He went out and took loans out for it, which means the fans are paying it back, right? The club is paying it back, not
I'm
himself.
sorry, but you can't be a Tottenham fan and watch this shit and actually support it. No, I'm sorry.
Why do you support
How
Daniel
can
Levy?
you be a Spurs fan?
I
Watch
understand.
this shit.
I understand
I
his feeling. His feeling of the 90s, the fear of being bankrupt and dropping down again. But the problem is that our brand has grown so big, right? Even anybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, who takes it over now, can run it better than him. Simple as that, right? Just simple as that. And he's not a brilliant businessman.
And
If
it's
you
funny.
spend 250 million on buying, bad players, right? That's not a good business sense, right? Right? Maybe Levy is good in doing property management, property development, but not football related matters. That is it. It's been shown for the past 20 years. Go ahead. Sorry, Marcelo. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. In the 90s, we won more trophies, more meaningful trophies than we did under Enoch when we were fucking dog shit. In the 90s, we had more ambition than we do now. We are simply but a business, a cash cow. This fucking bald fuck just said to us that if he sold Kane, he wouldn't use the money to reinvest. What has he been saying? He did.
It's
Look what he
still
said.
that shit.
Look at that.
It's
Look
getting
at
worse.
that in BBC. Look at what he said in BBC. He could, because Conte said, if you're gonna sell Kane, I need assurance that all that money goes to transfer, and he couldn't give Conte that assurance. This fucker.
I think Conte
was
didn't want
about-
to sell Kane.
No. But
Name
he
3
said,
trophies we've won in the last 20 years, because we haven't
Yeah.
won 3 trophies in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Shows what you know. What are you talking about? Shows what you know, Stuart. If you can't name 3 trophies, then it's obvious that he's not doing a good job. That's the point.
Seriously, name
Name a top 6 club that hasn't won 3 trophies in the last 20 years. Name one.
Leicester have been more successful than us, and they used to be in the fucking League One. Leicester.
Okay,
In the 90s, they were
let
barely
me
a
explain
fucking
this
club.
to you about Leicester, all right? The Leicester owners took Leicester from League One, brought them all the
Yeah,
way
and who
up.
bought those players? That's the freaking
no,
point.
it's the culture.
Hold on, Lockman. I don't care about the culture. There's an exact answer to this. You're deluded, my friend. We've been in the finals and semifinals. Our players have bottled it. Who bought the players? Wasn't Pochettino who selected them. He said as much. He doesn't make transfers. He doesn't. Who bought the players with the weak mentality? Who bought them? Steve Hitchen, Daniel Levy. They bought them.
Should be called
They need to go
Stuart the
out of the
Clown.
footballing side of things. Out of
What
it.
a clown.
We
Absolutely
got
a
lucky.
clown.
Hold on. If it wasn't for Pochettino overperforming in the last
be
5 years, for the 5 years that he was with the club, we would not even be talking about Tottenham Hotspur being a top 6 club. We wouldn't. Were we a top six club regularly under any other manager during the Enoch times? No, we weren't. Redknapp got lucky a few times. That was it.
It's bullshit, man. Like, honestly,
no.
Yeah,
To tell the
You're
truth, there's
telling me that I don't know what I'm
there's
talking
an
about.
Asian
You
saying,
obviously
all right?
haven't been watching anything.
There's an Asian saying, okay? I think Levy and Enoch is just bad feng shui. That's all. They've brought bad karma to our club in their dealings, and I do not know what they've done in the past and all that, and it's all coming down on us. That's all, right? So the only way is that this bad karma on us is that we, as fans, we have to unite first. Uniting the fans first is the most important thing. That's all.
Sorry, we'll give a trigger warning to people watching. 33 people watching. Hit that subscribe button, like if you haven't already.
Okay, let's tell some truths, right? This board came in, took over Tottenham, right? We were in a financial crisis. Yes, I will give it to them. Financially, they stabilized us. I'll give that to them. But what have they done after that? They've done absolutely fuck all. On the football side, these fuckers have done absolutely fuck all. The backing they have given managers is absolutely fucking disastrous. It's actually disgusting how fucking Pochettino, the way he got back. It's disgusting how Mourinho got back. It's disgusting to see how these managers are getting back. You look at any clubs, not even top six, Will. I'm not even talking about the fucking top six club. There are fucking championship clubs that back their managers better than our fucking club. Championship, bro. And this fucker has the audacity to say break the fucking bank every year. Hey, moron, how about you wake the fuck up? We went 3 fucking transfer windows without spending any fucking money. Break what fucking budget? We didn't spend shit for 3 fucking transfer window. Only club to ever fucking do that. That's the Enoch way. We're the only club to sack a manager and take fucking 45 days to get a manager because we're too fucking tight pinch on a fucking quote-unquote budget. We can't get a top manager who wants trophies because he didn't want to go to us because we lack, he said in his own words, they lack the ambition to win fucking trophies. This is a top manager who has won 7 league titles. 7 fucking league titles. He declined us because he said we didn't have the fucking ambition. In a day and age, by the way, where money is the absolute biggest thing. Money. You know, he was happy with the salary. And he still declined us because we have no fucking ambition under this fucking board. So you telling me that you back this shit, well then, my friend, you are a spineless, low ambition coward because you are afraid of taking a new, fresh step. You are afraid to go and you know, try other horizons and try to obtain glory. You forgot our fucking motto. It is, you know, fucking, you know, not glory, you know, not to dare and to do, is, you know, to dare is to profit. That's what it has become. You know, you don't have any glory. You don't have any desire for glory. It's to dare to fucking do. That's our fucking motto, and you've forgotten it. You have bond to this new motto. You have bond to this dare to profit motto. I'm telling you, bro, absolutely
Truth.
fucking shameless. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself calling yourself a Tottenham fan and supporting Daniel Levy. You're fucking shamed to this fucking fan base. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay, Marcelo. Cool down.
Go get showered. And
I love that guy.
David says, Will, our Manscaped sponsoring you. The beard trim is fresh, Smilet. Not yet. But things are in the works.
JJ, you've been very quiet. Maybe you can have some words in.
I mean, most of the stuff you guys are saying, I mean, it's everything that I was thinking. So, I mean, I was going to say, though, that I think Conte turning us down is probably a good thing for us because maybe people will start to wake up and see, like, if top managers like Conte are going to turn us down, then there's clearly a problem going on at the club. I mean, everybody should see it, but I mean, obviously we know that some people don't see it. But I mean, hopefully people start to wake up and realize that, yeah, this is becoming more of a serious issue now. It's one thing, yeah, we went into the Super League, we back out and try to apologize, cover it all up. Literally terrible results, buying terrible players, not backing the managers. And now, I mean, top managers are literally saying, no, I'm not coming to your club. I mean, that's literally all the proof you need that there needs to be serious change. And it starts with the board. So, I mean, and that's what I have to say on that on that topic.
I think that's why Marcelo is such, so shook up about the situation, is that even Conte doesn't want to come to us. That means, yeah, the fans, the other part of the fan base should be able to see what's going on. But like you say, maybe we've been, I call BS all this time until the BS has become some kind of a staple kind of medicine. You don't get your BS, you're not happy today. So we've been getting BS for 48 days now, since the last sacking of our permanent manager, right? So every day's a BS, you know. Now Poch is back in, all right. Ten Hag is back in, right? Then he'll be out. Then Ten Hag will come. Then it's just going back and forth until the Euro. Then if we are lucky, we might get some good manager there. If we are lucky, right?
No, not going to happen. I got to roll this
Then it'll
out
be
here.
more BS again. No, I'm saying it's just all the BS coming in. You're getting fed the BS. So the BS has become a vitamin to us. That's
No,
what
it
I'm
hasn't.
saying.
No, look, and here, I gotta roll through this. He says, I do support Enoch. It wasn't Levy that didn't show up in the Champions League final. It was Daniel Levy who purchased the players who didn't show up in the Champions League final. It wasn't Levy who bought all our league finishes. It was Daniel Levy who purchased the players who bought all the league finishes. Instead of, going out and spending an extra $5 million on Jack Grealish, or going out and spending an extra $10 million to get in Diaz, or making sure to go out, or going out and spending an extra, or spending $15 million on Jack Clark when you could have gotten Bruno Fernandes. Yep, good idea. Way to back that choice, because it was all Daniel Levy who was in charge of all of our transfers. Just so you know, blame lack of players, but can't deny it's our squad and players who have bottled it. Yeah, because who bought those players, right? Who went out and got a world record transfer fee for Gareth Bale and then bought all 6 players, and the only one that was worth anything was Christian Eriksen? Yep, yeah, that was Daniel Levy.
Bale money. Oh my gosh.
Levy is the chairman that sets us up for the title. How does he set us up for the title when we have wholesale players trying to win with a class squad? We need a class squad to win titles, and we have a wholesale
for
squad.
The title and Champions League finals. What title? We always
been going for top
4.
How did he set us up? By hiring Pochettino and getting lucky?
That's it. DNA. We all
How
DNA.
did he set us up? What did he do? What did he do to set us up? You're wrong on every count, man.
Just imagine if we were
everyone going on trophies. What is success in football? What is success, Stuart? Stuart Little. No blame for Harry Kane? No blame for Harry Kane. You want us to blame Harry Kane, but not Daniel Levy?
Is Stuart?
Have you lost your mind?
Joe Lewis hiding behind again without his face. You remember we got our Joe Lewis, Steve Hitchen, group of guys that come on. I miss him. I miss Joe. He bailed out BJ.
Even Simon Jordan on TalkSport said Tottenham bringing in Conte showed real ambition, and he never says anything positive about Spurs. I can't wait to see what he says on Monday. Me either. Dude, I do a better job than Daniel Levy at running the football side of things. I can guarantee you that. Guarantee. Mm-hmm. Why aren't you in bed, good kid?
Hi, you kid.
Hi, how's everyone?
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Summer, so my bedtime is extended.
Do you score a hat-trick this weekend?
What?
Do you score a hat-trick this weekend?
No, not this one. Our season ended, so we didn't have any games.
Ended. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't have any games.
It's been over for a while.
Any school tomorrow?
Oh no.
School's out too, man.
No school tomorrow?
No school.
Oh, okay.
Summer break.
Oh, Sunday as well. We don't
your Sunday. Oh, I forget because I'm on Monday mornings here now. Oh, sorry, Sunday morning. So it's you're going to your Sunday tomorrow, so you can be a bit late for the night. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'll block him in a minute, Austin. Don't worry.
Yeah.
If he keeps spouting.
Okay, you kid. What do you think about all this? Show Smoke and Mirrors.
No, I just got on, so I don't really know what you guys are talking about.
Oh,
talking about Stuart Little.
No, at the moment we're talking about the Smoke and Mirrors, and there's a guy in the chat called Stuart, so he's winding up the panel.
Yeah,
I've
seen a few of his comments.
Yeah, but everybody's got their Danny. Everybody's got their own opinion, right? So try not to be so hard on the guy. We still need him as part of the movement that we plan. Everybody counts. That's all. Even if you're in or you're out or you're on the fence, that's how I see it. And like I said, the show, like the Three Wise Men and all that with Mr. K, is what we're trying to do to educate, I call enlighten and inspire. For my channel, Spurs Vision TV, what I'm going to do is that I will try to bring the fans together, unite them, and show them there is a way. I have a plan, but I will show it to you later, not now, because we need the numbers first before the plan has to come out. All right. That's what I'm planning. And Will knows when I want to do something. Okay, Will. Take it over, Will. And maybe you, kid, have your say on what's happening.
Well, I've just heard, I've just looked at it, and I've heard Man United is interested in Harry Winks.
Oh, let him go.
They can have him. Great. Good job. Let's go. Get rid of him.
Man,
unless Stuart objects.
My uncle
we'll keep him.
Okay,
my uncle sends me a message. Hey, this Harry Winks fellow that you have, he's a Man United fan. He's like, this Harry Winks fellow you have, is he any good? I'm like, no, he's crap. And then he's like,
you should say he's good.
And then he's like, and then he's like, Man United might buy him, and then he's like, oh, that Harry Winks, yeah, he's very good. He's very good. He doesn't ever pass sideways. No passing sideways.
Yeah.
It makes me look about 5 years younger. I was at the store yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I've never dyed my beard before.
First time?
Yeah, first time. So I said, why not? Let's go to my natural hair color. So I did it. It makes me look about 15 years younger.
And later you'll be really transginger as you watch the red come out. Black to red, then that will be really transginger. Yeah.
We're looking sharp. Spurs.
Come on. We have reached a stage, right? I think the amount of BS that we've been fed, I think, is overflowing. And somehow or another, there are still people out there who can't wake up yet. I don't blame them. If you're in a dreamland and still sleeping and the dream is wonderful, I don't blame you, right? But sooner or later, it's going to creep up and it's going to bite you. And by the time it bites you, I hope you wake up then. I really do, all right?
That's the difference.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting because I play a lot of FIFA, and I'll take like I was playing a career mode with Tottenham, just like buying players and things like that, just trying to take us to Champions League glory. Ended up doing it in 2 seasons, winning 6 trophies. It was very interesting though playing it because seeing the players that we had, because I had a different job in the game with another team, and then I came to Spurs. They had all these good players. They had Lamer, Chiesa, Aymeric Laporte. I ended up bringing in Mbappe, Ryan Gravenberch, all these insane players. I was just thinking, imagine if we get Levy out, get Enoch out, and we're able to just, win trophies again, just have that ambition. I mean, I don't like, just like, thinking about the future too much, because obviously you could think a lot about the future and it could be disappointing, but I'm a pretty optimistic person. So I do like to think about the future, but just imagine if we're able to get these like great players, if we're able to, just bring some ambition back to the club, winning like, a couple trophies this season. I mean, I feel like we just all need to do our part in terms of trying to get this board out like as soon as possible, because just being able to play and seeing what this club could be like in the future it's awesome. And yeah, we just need to do our part.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. We definitely need to look our part. Final YCT. Finlek. I don't know how to pronounce your name, man. Sorry. He asked, though, will we have a manager by the time the transfer window opens? Look. God, I hope so.
Probably Ryan Mason.
God, I hope not. I won't be able to watch, dude. I
Oh
won't.
God.
My patience won't handle it.
Yeah.
It won't.
I wouldn't want him, but I mean, knowing Levy, he's just gonna get to a point like, you know what, Poach doesn't want to come here. Potter probably doesn't want to come here. You know, just screw it. Mason, come back.
Look, I mean, just hire
our
Klinsmann,
transfer
look.
window will be the same like our getting our manager.
Probably
We'll
won't
shoot
be
for,
signing him.
we will BS about the highest, best players in the world. Then we'll get the third rank and fourth rank players.
Just hire
Same thing.
Klinsmann.
Over and over again. Over and over again, the same thing. We always aim for the high ones and we get the low ones. So that's the DNA of a club. So I'm
Marcelo's
quite sad
taking a
about that.
shower. He'll be back in a minute. Took a shower midstream shower.
Yeah.
Had to wash the filth off of him.
It's kind of interesting as well. Like, are we really linked with anyone at the moment? Like that we like, you know, somebody like big named or anything like this transfer window? Because I've heard like besides the managers and whatnot, I haven't heard a lot in terms of players. We anyone?
It's you kid. Got some background noise, mate.
Oh shoot, my bad.
There you go.
Your kid's mom. Your mom, your kid, put a thumbs up.
Um,
Yeah. All right. She's not hopping on you, right?
It sounded like she was talking to someone else, but
Okay.
yeah, let's let that be that. But as far as I would rather have Jurgen Klinsmann come in than Ryan Mason.
Yeah.
1,000 million trillion billion %. You know, it'd be absolutely ridiculous. So for you young folkers, I didn't say the F word. For you young folks, just want to show this here. We do now have a
Young focus. Good one, Will.
yeah, we've got a TikTok now for the young folks, and it is the home of BJ. So we've got some BJ clips up there now, and all that good stuff.
Oh, Will.
And then
now you make me go and subscribe on TikTok too. Come on, Will. Why BJ is there?
Yep, and he's also
I
going to
love
be
that
doing.
guy.
BJ is going to be doing all of his. He's going to be doing original content on TikTok, so little shorts where you'll see BJ, you know, hunting through the woods trying to find Cody, going to parties, doing all the different stuff that BJ does. So hit us at THFCRants on TikTok. Make sure to follow there if you're a fan of BJ. Those are just the three. There's just 3 videos up right now. Home of BJ. As far as the channel is concerned, if BJ really gets popular, we may do a show on the channel, a BJ special. Or what I might do is ask him to do like a Matty Hayes or Chris Collins type news show. He goes through the news of the day. That might be funny as well. Will BJ color his beard in a Mexican prison? It's possible.
Unless he goes back to the Mexican prison.
Mark my word, Will. Well, hey, you guys can help that out by going there and following us on TikTok.
Just followed it.
Follow us on TikTok.
Follow the page.
Because that's what's all going to be funny stuff. You're going to see BJ wearing all kinds of crazy clothes and doing all kinds of crazy things. So that's going to be the home of BJ. until we can do shorts on the channel as well. Then we'll start doing shorts with BJ on the channel. But that I can't do shorts until we get
Has
to like
BJ
10K
found Cody
subscribers.
yet?
No, he's still looking for Cody, as far as I know. But apparently he had a date last night. I don't know anything about that. Cody, I'm sorry if what he said was true, or he was just joshing. I don't know, but he was just blowing smoke. Couldn't tell you, but BJ, the home for BJ is at THFCRants on TikTok. It's going to be BJ content all the time. There may be some other stuff on there too, but primarily BJ content. Also, too, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button on the stream itself. And thank you for watching the show tonight. BJ for Kane. All right. Maybe we'll see BJ taking some practice penalty shots, something like that. You never know. Steven Gerrard. Look, I take anybody over Ryan Mason. I take BJ over Ryan Mason, to be honest with you. So Steven Gerrard, cool. Nuno, I like Nuno, to be honest with you. I think Nuno's a good manager, to be frank.
But isn't he a target for Everton?
Who cares? Why should we
never get our
back off because Everton's going after him? Like, is that how far we've fallen now that we're comparing ourselves to Everton? That's pretty sad, to be honest with you.
We're fighting with Everton. Imagine it. Come on. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
But what to do?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But apparently, I mean, Everton's so bad that Ancelotti didn't want to get to him. So, folks who are watching the stream, make sure you do that here. But question to the panel, Yid Kid, name what manager you think would be, good for us moving forward.
Conte.
I agree.
That's not going to happen. So I honestly don't know what to believe. Every time I hear a manager's being linked, I don't believe it anymore.
Yep.
Need to upload some football challenges. David with Matty Hayes, crossbar challenges, pens and stuff would be epic. I have to do that. Maybe in the summertime. BJ versus Matty Hayes and David Harris.
That'd be nice to see.
What do you say, David? Unless you gone to bed, mate.
Yeah.
Get Danny in there too. Throw the bun in there. Bun, you gonna do some football challenges? But Eugene, what are your thoughts on what manager you want in?
Gosh, to tell the truth, to show ambition, we should have got Conte.
You're roboting, dude. You're roboting.
Our owners don't have ambition, right? So, what is there to say about the manager? If we're lucky, now I see maybe Potter will come back, Ten Hag. If we are unlucky, we will end up with Potter or Eddie Howe. Because I see Eddie Howe is a free, cheap. So he might come in. Oh, don't forget. Now we have Paratici, right? Paratici is looking for the manager for us. Yeah. So
what's
maybe,
an Aussie football? What's different between Australian football and a regular football?
Oh, there are 3 levels. There's football, American football. Then there's Aussie rules football, and that is more violent than American football.
No, what's an Aussie football? He said he wants to see us kick an Aussie football.
Aussie rules football, I think, is the American football shape football.
I don't know.
The egg-shaped football.
I don't call American football. I call it NFL. So
NFL, yeah.
It's like a rugby ball.
Yeah.
Well, then why not just call it a rugby ball? You guys get confusing me. That's a football right there. That's a football. The other ones aren't footballs. They're
Rugby balls.
no, they're pig eggs.
Pig eggs. Oh yeah, pig skin. Yeah, that's good. What's David saying now? I'll be doing that as part stuff.
Jason Bell says hand egg.
Hand egg.
Hand egg.
Hand egg. Okay.
It's called AFL.
AFL,
Will I don't
yes.
watch AFL. I don't watch anything with FL in it.
Aussie rules. Yeah, my cousins in Australia, they support Aussie rules. Oh, Western Australia just won recently, and they were going crazy. I mean, about 2 years back and all that. So.
BJ is director of football. Marcelo is master class manager, yelling in Dumberger's face. I could go along with that. How do you feel about Bonucci?
From Inter?
No, from
Juve.
Juventus.
Yeah, Juve.
Juve.
The one who said it's the history of the Tottenham. They try, but they never win anything or something like that.
What was your challenge, David? It says, don't shy away from my challenge. Sorry to interrupt. I said, I'll be doing all that stuff as part of my Spurs breakfast show anyway, so we'll run into it as a competition all season. 9 different challenge or all season long, different challenge every week. What do you say? Well, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Good.
Look into it.
I got a goal in the backyard, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. On-field challenge. Yeah. I gotta look for a field first. Yeah.
Free kick. I got free kick dummies in my house.
You got? Oh yeah.
I don't know.
That's a Paul. Yeah. Oh, he does the training there too, right? In your backyard.
Yep.
Yeah. How's Paul?
He's good. His voice is changing.
Oh, okay, I know. Has he got any
Sounds
teenage
like a
angst?
scratchy little girl. Your kid's voice doesn't sound like it's changing yet, but Paul's starting to change. Dad, what's going on, Dad? Dad, what are you doing today, Dad? Pretty funny.
Sounds like your Daniel Levy voice.
Telling everyone, let us know what challenge you want us to undertake. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm not doing the challenge, though. BJ is going to be doing the challenge.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should wait till you see BJ's kit.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just as long as he doesn't dress up like John Travolta, it'll be okay.
It will be like John Travolta.
Oh, God. So he's gonna kick the ball with his high heel shoes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, that's gonna be a show.
Yeah. Also for TikTok, your ex-army gave each player a military dressing down. That would be hilarious. Private Pile style. Yeah, I'll have to go get myself like a TI hat or something like that. We can do that. But
God.
I think Mr. K is awake. He's gonna come on soon.
good deal. Wake him up and get him on here. We need somebody to talk.
Oh, he hasn't gone to sleep yet, I think.
Just replicate your favorite goal with commentary. That might be tough to do. But JJ, what do you think about what managers you got coming in this year, or if one comes in?
Ooh, who I personally want, or like realistic options?
Yeah, I mean, like, who do you think is going to come in now? Like this, like the whole point of the show is the fact, like, it's I'm so fed up with this, all of this hookah blah about what managers coming in, right? That, yeah.
You know, personally, I want Poch or Ten Hag. I'm not sure how. That's not really that realistic, I don't think. If I'm going realistically, I think we'll probably just be stuck with Ryan Mason for another season. I really hope not. Hopefully we get somebody who's like, has experience, Premier League experience more specifically. I have a feeling it's probably going to be Mason, if I'm being honest. Mason or someone else, like, I don't know, maybe, what's his face? I don't know how I forgot his name. But yeah, I probably, I think it's probably going to be Ryan Mason, if I'm being honest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, we were all so excited about Conte. I remember watching your stream when you were saying breaking news, Conte coming to Spurs. But then I remember somebody said in the comments, it's nothing is breaking news until the ink is dry.
Hmm.
And we should have actually believed that because we were singing our songs. The Italian stallion is coming to Tottenham, and then he rejected it. So
It's kind of weird for me. I didn't want Conte in because of the Chelsea links. I watched, I think it was David's stream, him talking about Conte and what he could bring to the club. I was like, maybe, yeah. I think I want Conte in here. And then not even 24 hours later, he rejects us. I mean, I don't know.
I take Ledley King over Ryan Mason.
Yeah, I'd definitely take. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Ledley King. Yeah, I don't know.
Love to have Gasparini in, but he's I don't think he'll come. He's the Atalanta manager for people who don't know.
He's still at Atalanta, right?
yeah,
He's not moving anywhere. Hey, Atalanta is in the Champions League, right, this year?
no, I think so.
I think so, right? So why would he come? We're not in the Champions League.
You probably pay a more.
Right?
Funny to think that people from Atlanta would stay in Atlanta instead of coming to Tottenham. That's the state that our club is in right now.
Yeah.
Far worse
That's
than having
fine.
Arteta. Far worse than having Arteta.
Striker, maybe. Have a good striker.
Hey, at least Arteta won a cup, right? The FA Cup. At least he's got one trophy in the cabinet for Arsenal. What have we got?
An Audi Cup.
Is that a cup?
Not under Mason.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
That was
amazing.
under
No.
Bolt.
Maybe
Not
this
under
year, we
Mason,
don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It's a preseason,
Mason got
preseason cup,
Europa
right?
Conference League qualification.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Oh yeah, Will, you're right now. If we don't get somebody when preseason comes along, most probably he'll still be there.
I'd rather
That's
have
the scary
Arteta
part.
than Ryan Mason, though. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh.
That's how bad I dislike Ryan Mason.
Mm.
I dislike him because he has a 66% winning percentage and he has averages 2 points per game, and he's the most winningest manager in Tottenham Hotspur history.
After 6 games. Come on.
That's what I've been told
Come
several
on.
times.
Wake up.
I mean, who would even use that argument? Like, if you disagreed, like with my tweet, which my tweet says that Ryan Mason was Ryan Mason's substitutes and team selections cost us a top 4 spot, right? The reason why it cost him, I didn't say he was solely responsible for it. I said it cost us a spot because if we had won those 2 games against Leeds and Villa, we would have finished in the top 4. That's why, right? I got so much hate, and people's number one argument against my point was, well, Jose lost so many matches, and Ryan Mason is the most winningest manager in the history of Tottenham Hotspur, and he's got 66% win percentage and 2 points, average 2 points per game. Jose Mourinho only averaged 1.5. The bun.
Oh, Danny.
What's going on, everyone?
How you, Danny? How you feeling today?
Sleepy, Danny. Sleepy.
Yeah, definitely very sleepy. I'm all right. Not too bad, everyone.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I was listening to Chris Callan. He did a video not long ago, and kind of mentioned.
Hold on. Will asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how pissed would you be if Arsenal sack Arteta and get Conte? 1,000.
Oh my God! Don't. That won't happen anyway.
It's not gonna happen, yeah.
Their clubs run worse than us, so we're all right there. But the problem is, like Eugene said, Arteta's still won 2. It's not actually one. He's won 2 trophies. He's won the Community Shield as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah, beat Chelsea.
So he's actually won more trophies than we've won in the last 20 years. So about the same, really.
Season.
Shield count?
Yeah, it still counts.
Technically counts.
Trophy.
Yeah, it's better than the Audi Cup.
Yeah, it's better than the Audi Cup. So he's won the same in what, year and a half than we've won in 20 years. So it's quite laughable, really. But yeah, my opinion on the manager situation, I honestly believe we're not going to get anyone in until after the Euros, because one of the reports was saying that they're gonna speak to, well, some of them saying they're gonna speak to Ten Hag, but I know for a fact that ain't gonna happen. Like, Ten Hag is not happening. Don't believe anything you hear about Ten Hag. Smoke and mirrors FC. It's not gonna happen. What's gonna happen is they're gonna wait till after the Euros, speak to Martinez, and they're gonna go and get Martinez. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be him. And we're all going to be sitting here with a manager.
Would you
with a
prefer
30%
Martinez?
No.
Danny, would you
I'd
prefer
rather shoot
Martinez
myself.
or Southgate?
I'd rather Ryan Mason.
You'd rather have Ryan Mason.
No, I'd rather have
I'm sorry.
Southgate than Ryan
I'm sorry,
Mason.
but Martinez has got a 30% win record in the Premier League.
I know.
If we get him, there's guaranteed relegation fight next season. Not even
Let's do it. Let's do
possibly.
the championship. Maybe then we can win it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, if Will's
The
got
only
it right.
trophy you might win it.
Yeah, we're
I
just
know,
fucked, man. We're just all
One
fucked.
person
We're
goes
just
down with
fucked.
this.
And there's like, I think Chris was saying that there's some reports that what did he say again? He said something about what was it? I fucking can't even remember now. I'm so tired. I think this Spurs shit has just strayed me. Even though I knew that we were never going to get Conte, I never got my hopes up. I always said it from the start that it was never going to happen. Even the Poch news is all smoke and mirrors. Always has been, always will be with Daniel Levy. So you never ever, anyone, please don't believe a word that fucking scumbag says.
Well, and then the Poch news come right back out, right? You've already got several
I know.
YouTubers out there making videos on how we're going after Poch and Ten Hag now.
Stupid. Honestly,
No.
it's not going to happen. I get people who might make videos, whatever, or news reporters come out and say, "Yeah, we're going back into it." It's all clickbait. It's all for the internet. It's all for these media sites to get clicks on their website, and stuff like that, because the people fall for it. But just
Works
everyone,
though, dude. It works. I can tell you that right now. We had a
Yeah, I
video
know it
with, like,
does. I know it does.
5,000 views, man.
I know. I just want to tell people in this chat and people who in the comments who are watching, don't believe anything Levy says. He's an absolute parasite, scumbag, scum of the earth. He's the devil. He's a piece of shit. He just wants to take everyone's money. Don't care about any of us Spurs fans. So please do not believe anything that guy says. Even if we get a manager, people might think, oh yeah, we're gonna do well. We've got someone. Maybe we get Ten Hag in. Don't believe anything, because he's not gonna back him. He's gonna end up failing. He's gonna sack him again in 18 months. We're gonna be here in 18 months saying the same shit, discussing who's our manager gonna be. It's just gonna be a cycle. It's a cycle of Daniel Levy. That's all it is.
1,000%. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I just wish people would just be straight. Like, I don't understand what Daniel Levy is trying to do.
Yeah.
And it absolutely
Daniel Levy is testing us, Will. Right?
absolutely befuddles me why people support Daniel Levy.
No,
Yeah.
that's why he's testing us. That's why he's testing us. And if he passes this test one more time, that means he will be ruler of the universe, the world, like He-Man. Right? Because it shows that, how you say, our fan base it's not going to stand up against him. Right? Those who want to stand up against him can't, because we are considered the minority. All right? But now the only thing is that the fence sitters, will they jump across? That's all. I'm not saying that we have to kick him out right now. There's no way that we're going to kick him out right now. But there must be a long-term plan to change the system. If we don't set up a long-term plan to change the system, another 20 years, another 40 years, we'll be still stuck in this same cycle. And the worst part is, another 20 years, 30, 40 years, Levy might not be there, but his successor will be there. And he will run the club the way that he runs the club, because it's all about the money. And the fans are willing to give him the money. Why not? Why not? I mean, in the business sense, right? It's the perfect scenario. You got a bunch of people who are willing to give you money for no results. Perfect scenario for business sense. Yeah, he's a brilliant businessman by putting all these smoke and mirrors out there, right? Convincing the fan base to a certain extent, everything's gonna be okay, bro. Right? We're gonna go for the top 4, bro. Right? Don't worry about the cups, bro. Right? And every year we get nothing. But in the end of the day, the rest of the fan base says, "Oh, he's so good, you know. At least he's telling us that he's going for it, right? But maybe we can't make it, and it's not his fault, right? It's the players that not putting up, correct? And where do we end up? Where do we want to end up as the fans? Do we just want to be like, how you call Brighton? Huh? Okay. Or what's the worst? Maybe let's say Everton. Actually, that's a better example. And now, like you see, even Aston Villa has ambition. Aston Villa is coming up, right? Correct. The other teams are catching up. Leicester has caught up with us already. Okay, there's no if, no buts. Leicester is a better and bigger team than us now. They've won 2 cups, 1 Premier League, 1 FA Cup. Okay, in this past how many years? 6 years. And in those 6 years, where did we go? We just went to the Champions League final, and we are so happy about it. Oh, come on, guys, we didn't win anything. Like Awesome says, right? We haven't won anything.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Oh no, but Eugene, Daniel Levy thinks that's success. He thinks that's trophies. Remember, his ambitions are top 4. He doesn't care about trophies. He don't care about trophies. That's why we've got to this stage.
No, that's why. Here comes, you know what? Still not landed yet, Will?
He's like waiting so patiently.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep you in suspense.
Oh.
Oh no.
I think in the end of the day, most of us will just be talking about how's your day at work, Danny, and then next thing we'll be talking about how's the weather over there in North Carolina, and you know. So the thing is, maybe like you said, all the BS that being fed out now, right? It's just to feed the media machine. You know, there is a media machine out there that needs to be fed, right? Even like you see, like Ali Gold's the last video that he put out about how disappointed he feels and all that, and I feel for the guy, yeah. But you put yourself in that situation. That's how I feel. Or in their day nowadays, conspiracy theory wise, I think all the media and all the journalists and all that under his pocket. Yeah.
Man, you are all.
They're all in his pocket, right?
You all do my bidding. Stewart is my disciple.
Yeah, I know.
Stewart is my disciple. He disliked this video because Will Stewart, the other bald guy over there, has a better beard than I could ever grow.
He has got the wool over our eyes for so long, and some of us have woken up to it, and a lot of us haven't woken up to it, and he's laughing at us like that all the time, and he wants our money.
Yeah, that's literally his face all the time, 24/7.
That's all he wants, right? And the sad part is, you know, for fans like us in Asia, we try to have somebody to look up to, like you guys in the UK who are actually there to show and lead the way. But based on what I feel and see on the Twitter and in social media, you guys are really, really the minority over there. Really, really. And on my side here, I'm still filling it out, right? But maybe there are a lot of people on my side here on the fence. And that's what I'm trying to do, is to bring them over. Try to catch them to bring them over. That's all. Right.
I wanna ask all of you, right? What do you think how do you feel if we do appoint someone like a Martinez, or should I say Fartinez?
To tell the truth, whatever they do, I will still support Spurs. Right,
Yeah.
Tottenham till I die. And I've been supporting Spurs for 40 years. I've seen this shit go up and down, go up and down. It's just recently that I found an avenue to vent my frustration. Okay.
And this channel, I'm gonna tell you right now, if we hire somebody like that, this channel is gonna be off the charts. This show in particular is gonna be off the charts.
I've just found a way to vent my frustrations, and to tell the truth, for the 40 over years, bar the past, I've been on the show for how long, Will? Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month, right? And being on social media and being locked down all the time in my country, and this is a way for me to, meet up with people. To tell the truth, now meeting up with you guys, right? It's become something like a family. Okay, sans all the other things that we have, all the problems in the world. Somehow or another, football has united people, bar race, religion, cultures, and all that. It's just whether now we are in the divide of where you stand, in the middle, in out, right? So let's see what we can do. Maybe we might not even have to get in it out. Maybe we just need to get Levy out.
I don't even want to get Levy out. First step is just to get Levy out of football.
Maybe that too. That would be called in it reform.
First step.
Yeah.
First step is to get Daniel Levy out of the footballing side of it.
Guys, do you think Paratici will sign his contract on Monday?
Eugene.
Sorry?
It's Paddle Matushi.
Paramatici.
No. Paddle Matushi. Get it right.
Paramatici?
Paddle my Tucci.
My tushy.
Oh, Paramatushi. Okay.
Paddle Matushi.
Paramatushi is going to be there as the the shield for you know who. Paramalevi.
Danny says good night. He fell asleep. That's the state of the club, man. I'm telling you. Look, I'm sorry for folks that are watching. I know the show's this kind of lame
good night,
show
Danny.
tonight.
Have a good night. Yeah.
I'm so beat down by all of this news. Like, we had a great show on Thursday.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Like 3 hours long, a lot of news. We were hyped, we were excited, and then it was just like blah. And I'm telling you, look, ever since that show, I just haven't been.
Yeah.
I haven't been into it. Look, I mean, even last night when I was on the two Brian shows, I just couldn't even get the energy to, just go all out with BJ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
But
It's more as you were saying, you in South Korea. I don't live in London, so I don't get the news like you guys do. It's more Levy's non-intelligent brain is more, you could see it more in America, because you're not going to have too much Tottenham fans. America, basically all the people here support Barcelona, Juventus, Real Madrid, those big clubs. You hear those big signings that they're making. Juventus buys Ronaldo, Messi buys Coutinho, Messi buys Griezmann, Messi buys all these big players. The best news that Tottenham get is Tottenham almost bought Dybala, Tottenham almost bought Jack Grealish, Tottenham almost bought Ruben Diaz, Tottenham almost got Conte. It's always almost. It's never we got the ink on the paper and we signed the players. It's always like that with this team.
Yukit, I think that is part of Levy's PR smoke and mirrors, right? He will always go for all these big names and all that, and then we'll end up with all the third tier players, fourth tier players, and all that, the cheaper ones. So he does that PR stunt just to keep the fans happy. Oh, we tried, like Marcelo says, we always try, but we never get. You see, and.
I won't give up. I won't give up, Spurs squad. I just have to.
We will never give up.
I just need
Yeah.
something to be official before I can start getting onto it now. Otherwise,
we'll
look,
need some
I don't
motivation.
like to put out clickbait videos, right? When I said Conte was set to join Spurs, that was because that's what the headline said. But the title of that video was a headline from reliable news sources. And
Fabrizio.
it got
Yeah.
blacked,
Yeah, you know that.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's not that
Well,
I'm
that-
giving up. I'm definitely not giving up. It's not something that I do is give up.
That's why I
But
said it's all about Levy's PR machine. It's all about Levy's PR machine. That's all.
it's hard for me to get up for something though. Look, I could come out today and we could talk about Ten Hag and Pochettino and and Klinsmann, right? Because that's in the news right now. Right? Even before I got on the show, I think it was Fabrizio Romano tweeted out something about Klinsmann, or it was TalkSport, one of the two. Let's
Now
see.
it's Klinsmann. Okay. But Klinsmann is
Yeah,
not like
TalkSport
how you say
tweeted
it.
out.
I don't know. I think it's just the PR machine working again. That's all.
TalkSport tweeted out
All
2
the
hours
PR
ago.
machine.
Antonio Conte to Tottenham called off as Jurgen Klinsmann's tipped to become next boss.
Mm.
So, right?
Yeah. Mm.
Then next will be Hoddle. Then next we'll go back to Perryman. Right. Then maybe we get Gary Mabbott back. I don't know. Maybe just running through the legends list. That's all.
We're going backwards instead of forwards.
Oh, Joe is
know,
back. Joe is back.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe is back. Hi, Joe. Nice to
Joe
see you.
Lewis. Thanks for
Yes.
bailing out
Bailing
my
out.
cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got back safely. He was on a show the other night. Said he has a hot date. Here, we can throw that back in there now, and I'll play the audio with it.
BJ.
I got a sweet date, so I gotta go. You
Is
guys
that
can talk
weed
about
you?
foosball. I'm starting to fall asleep. So,
Oh no.
yeah,
BJ, always a pleasure. Presents.
I gotta meet up with Cody's live. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. BJ.
Yeah.
This Kenneth finally broke me out of my cabin. I didn't smell Italian aftershave. Did something go wrong? Was about to sign Conte. Deal then. Lights out.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boy Daniel Levy. Hello, Willie. What's going on, mate? Your boy Daniel Levy has ruined this one again, Joe. He's ruined it again. Bungle boy or bungly beaver or whatever you call him. He's lost the plot again.
Mr.
He
Almost.
green screens himself into it because he likes to be funny like that. Like if you watch that whole video, you can see it. He just like green screens himself into my set. Possesses me. But yeah.
Have a new nickname for Daniel Levy. Mr. Almost.
Who scares you, Daniel or BJ? I'm a little bit confused because they're both scary. They're both scary, Joe. They're both scary.
Okay.
Did I see Mourinho's comments about Bale? Yeah, they weren't wrong.
What did he say?
So his comments about Bale were, I'll read a quote because,
You should focus on football because you don't have any golf skills.
no, he says Jose Mourinho questions whether Gareth Bale turned up for him in the big games before Tottenham sacking. There were not many or none. Let's find the quote here. We'll read the quote. But when I look at the club this season,
This Mourinho's quote.
when I look to the club, yeah, this is Mourinho. When I look to the club to the club season and how many matches Ramsey played at Juventus, there were a lot of injuries. When we look at Gareth and how many great performances he had, how many goals he scored against the best teams, there were not many or none. It's not an easy situation for a country without many options, and they were talking about. But they were always well organized and know how to create a situation to try to get the best out of more talented players. We're talking about the Euros in Wales, for example. So,
he's commenting on. Yeah. Is Mourinho doing any punditry on Euros this year?
It was talking about Wales' chance at Euro 2020. Marina told Son over the years, Wales have had rely a lot on Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey, the two most talented players in the country.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at the club season, Ramsey was hurt all the time, and Gareth Bale didn't score any goals in the big matches, is basically what he said.
The only big matches Gareth Bale played was against Arsenal.
Yeah. And then Villa too, right? So,
yeah. Euros starting midweek, right? That's a weird time to start Euros.
It's coming.
You're getting a big up from NBA.
Yes.
Thanks.
Big up to your kid. Staying up way past his bedtime. It's 11:37 now.
My bedtime's at 5, so I have a few more minutes.
Your bedtime's at 5?
11:45.
11:45.
But tomorrow's Sunday, right? So
Yeah.
get an extension.
No, if his bedtime's 11:45, he has to leave 11:45. That's the rule.
Okay.
I'm a dad of a kid his same age, so I can't. I would actually. I probably need to go yell at my kid to go to bed too.
Oh.
Trying to listen, see if I can hear him out there.
Okay, message him.
Roblox. He's like in his Roblox thing in military.
Oh, he's in the Roblox too, right? My girl is in the Roblox too. Oh,
drives me insane. You don't do that Roblox junk, do you, Ray kid?
No.
Oh.
Only when I go to my family's house and all the other kids are playing and they're begging me to play with them. But I don't find that entertaining.
And the other guys are like into this like geometry game. I can't remember what it's called.
Geometry drafts? Geometry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, kids at my school used to play that.
Geometry
I find it more entertaining to watch highlights of our 2018-2019 Champions League glory run.
Oh, you kid. Oh, you kid.
I know
how you
on
feel.
YouTube, that's what my son watches. Is just highlights of different players from whatever. But when he's in this thing now, he gotten some bad grades over the lockdown, so he had his device taken away from him for like a whole quarter. So now he's got his device back. He's trying to catch up on all of his things.
Oh, to tell the truth, nowadays kids, that's the only way to discipline them. Take away their devices.
Yeah, it's worse than spanking.
Yeah, I did that to my girl once, and you know what she told me? Dad, you're killing me.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, my son's like, Dad, I'd rather you spank me.
Yeah, I was going, what?
It's like pain is temporary.
Yeah. No
device.
No device is killing them. Yeah.
And he'll go and I literally have to lock them up in my safe.
Seriously?
Because he'll search through different spaces to find them. If I hide them, he'll take them back.
Okay, it has to be really in a lock and key kind of scenario. Yeah,
so sad.
But don't know what happened to Joe, but he's just gone off again.
Who's Joe?
Lewis.
What did he say?
No, I said Joe Lewis. He was on, he's off again. He's not much comments from him now. Yeah.
Suspicious. Who is Joe Lewis? Which one of these chatter guys is Joe Lewis?
Yeah.
Who is the real Joe Lewis?
Yeah.
Mystery.
Yeah.
It says BJ is Elvis. I'm surprised nobody caught up onto the Elvis similarities.
Yeah.
Especially in the last one with the white shirt. I need to go to Goodwill and buy BJ some new clothes because what's going on? How BJ? What do you mean?
I think.
Oh, BJ is out. Yeah, Shane is just asking how's BJ. Yeah, he's out of prison.
How is BJ?
Yeah,
he's good. He's out. He was on the Two Brians last night over there on Tottenham Away. If you guys aren't subscribed to them, go ahead and make sure you do that. But yeah,
Yeah. And make sure to
Hi,
subscribe to
Shane.
this channel. We're close to 1K. So
Yeah.
Close to 1K. That is true. I think we actually lost a subscriber while we were doing the show. So
yeah.
gotta love it. Gotta love it. No, we're back up to 937. Whoever did it maybe did it by mistake.
Yeah.
But no, we got good likes. Good likes for the show. Back up to 937. So 63 more people. That's all we need.
Mhm. Gotta go outside and call some random people to subscribe to your channel again.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure they're in different locations. It went up by like 50 and then dropped by 20 the very next day.
Yit Kid Magic.
Yeah. Big kid man.
Right.
But yeah, kids, time for your bedtime. 11:45.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. Thank
Eugene,
you for
I went to
coming on.
subscribe to your channel and I couldn't find it.
It's Spurs Asian TV.
Yeah, I
On
looked
YouTube.
that up.
Spelling's
find it?
tough. Let me throw the names back on
Yeah.
here to make sure that people can see it. There you go.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it now. Is it all caps?
Yep, all caps.
Okay.
Persuasion TV.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm being blocked already so fast. I haven't even started the channel yet.
What
What are you
Lee's
sorry
afraid.
about, Ronaldo? Are you the one that unsubscribed and then resubscribed?
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Just as long as you subscribe back, Ronaldo.
As long as you subscribe back, no harm, no foul, man. No harm, no foul.
I just subscribed.
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
kid. Yeah,
Jay Black
thank you
says
very
he
much.
saw BJ on Tottenham Way with the two Bryans yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a date, apparently.
Yeah. Any report yet on the date?
No, I haven't heard from him.
Okay.
I don't really talk to him that much. Kind of
Unless he's looking for Cody, right? That's why he calls you.
He calls me when he's looking for Cody. I don't tell him where he's at though. To be honest with you, I don't know where Cody's at. I know Cody's in Canada and I know he's like an hour or 2 hours north of Toronto.
Yeah.
That's all I know. And that's only because that's what he said here on the channel or on other channels. So that's public knowledge. I'm sure BJ knows about that much about it, but
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Big
gotta
kid,
go.
take care.
go
Yeah,
before
have
you
a
get in
nice sleep.
trouble.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So where are we back to now?
I'm gonna call it a night, dude. I'm telling you. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Might as well call it early night, right?
It's 12 o'clock.
Let's see.
And before we do that,
Can I
call it a
talk?
night-
No. Can I meet up with you shortly after the stream at the back?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'll have
short
a
one
little
about the
bit
stream about the short StreamYard thing, maybe. How to set it up for my show later. I just need to have a few words though.
It's well done, Wolf, for being in the trenches. Spurs through and through. I'm always Spurs through and through.
We are always.
You're welcome anytime, little man.
Yeah.
He's out for blood. Don't mess with his wife. Probably why he's not on the show tonight. I'm telling you, he's probably pissed off at me. It's not my fault, Cody. It's not my fault. I'm not responsible for my cousin's actions. I'm not responsible.
Yeah.
I'm not responsible for my cousin's actions. Steve says, night. Come on, you Spurs. Thank you, Steve Shezer. I appreciate it. AG, the Grealish one was particularly infuriating as while Levy haggled and faffed around Villa, sold their entire club. Then the owners came in and blocked it. Definition of incompetence. I agree, AG. And you, like, are you watching the show back on like 2x speed or something? That's the topic we talked about like an hour ago. I appreciate you doing that. I really do. And when you hear this in another 15, 20 minutes, you'll be good to go. But before we do that, it is coming up on 11:46, and it's time for the Ben Davies testimonial. As we move into Sunday, we honor the great player that is Ben Davies. Come on, you Spurs. We have to do that every rant show. We have to do it every rant show.
Yeah.
Until Alex takes it back. Tell Alex takes it back. Yes. Celebration says, blessed be Ben.
Did you see Alex with David on his stream? Alex has more or less swayed to the dark side now.
With David's stream today?
Yeah.
He wasn't on David's stream today.
Yesterday.
I must have missed it.
Yeah.
I saw Alex on Chris Collins' show.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Chris Collins' show, I think. Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, was it with David too? I can't remember.
Amen,
I saw
bro.
David with Chris.
I don't know.
Did you see the
I
one
didn't see David
with Chris?
with Chris. Look, I can't watch Chris' shows very often, to be honest with you. I watch them slightly and they get off of them. No offense, Chris. You can take offense if you want to. I really don't give a shit, but I can't watch them for very long.
David did one with Chris.
They're kind of like this show tonight. Like this show tonight's been bland, but it's not my fault, right? They've taken the wind out of my sails. I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy right now, guys.
Yeah. We really did our rant in the earlier stages, so I guess we're just going on to
안녕하세요.
Hi, Google.
오랜만에요. 이 스트림에서 보던 거. 버전했어요. But even Goguma's famous now on the channel.
Yeah,
she deserves it though, because she's a trooper.
Yep.
Nothing to talk about, to be frank. All the deals are falling through. I don't disagree with you, chemist.
Yeah. Nothing much to
talk about. How's the Korean national? Oh! I almost forgot.
Okay.
This is something that you are going to want to check into. I should have said this earlier. Damn it. I forgot. Totally forgot. Daniel Nichols. Alex was on the Irish Hotspur earlier. Which one?
Yeah, he was on. That's what I said.
The one with Danny and Jack and Carry on? No, he wasn't.
No, he was on with David and Danny and him. Three of them only. Danny jumped on earlier a bit. It was, I think, today, your time today. I watched it last night before I went to bed.
See, Gogelman didn't pay very close attention. She says, yes, I've been good. Thank you. Your new beard color looks great. Thank you. She caught it right away. I didn't have to explain it. You're on top of it, Gogelman.
Hey, you're supposed to tell us something. Don't forget.
Oh, yes. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern time, I think. Anyway, U.S. men's national team, Mexico watch along.
Final. Okay.
The CONCACAF Nations League final. We'll be doing a watch along here tomorrow night. If you want to join me on the watch along, especially if you're from Mexico or from the U.S., and you want to come on the watch along with me, hit me a DM on Twitter. You have to follow me first. So it's at WillStewa on Twitter, or just search WillStewartTHFCRants. That pops up too.
Yeah, send me a link. I'll be there.
Sounds good. We're going to be doing a watch along for the U.S. men's national team versus Mexico in the final. We'll be doing different watch alongs for different international games. For my Korean folks, my camera just
off focus. But
sometimes it grabs my microphone and it shouldn't. For my Korean folks, if there's a Korean National League match that you want to do a watch along with, let me know. Hit me up with the date and time. It's got to be a good one, right? So U.S. Mexico is like the
big one.
It's the big one, right? And this is for the final. This is for the National League final, Nations League final.
The CONCACAF has started a new league system, right?
Yeah, it's like Nations League. It's just like
Nations
League or something like that.
Yeah.
I think technically this part counts for like World Cup qualifiers. I think
It
From
does.
the semifinals forward was part of the CONCACAF qualification system. Not 100%. Don't quote me on that, but that's what the guys were saying. Like, this is the first time in 520 something days that the U.S. has played in a match that mattered or something like that. So
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know what that means,
but there's a lot of bad blood between them. I know that.
Just got to get out of the prem stage before it gets good for Korea. That's true. But let me know when they have one, and we'll do a Korea watch along as well. It may be really early in the morning for me or really late. Asia, they usually start around 7, so that'd be like 7 o'clock in the morning.
World Cup qualifiers are going on now in Asia.
Yeah.
And it coincides with the AFC Cup too, Asian Federation Cup thing. So Malaysia's been losing like shit anyway. So that's why I never follow Malaysia.
And then he says maybe the Olympics if Korea doesn't pull out. That's true. The Olympics are this summer too. I forgot about that. Pokemon Name says that sounds like fun. We will do that. But tomorrow night we'll be doing a watch along here on the THFCRants. USA versus Mexico. Yep, that's what I heard. Did very well.
Kickoff is at 9 a.m. or 10.
9 a.m. your time.
Kickoff.
9 p.m. New York time, I believe. So we'll be on probably like 8:30 tomorrow night. We'll go through the lineups, we'll do whatever.
And I can get it live too here, you know.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll set up another stream
link.
And we'll watch it privately in there. That way we're all synced up and all that stuff. Prediction for the U.S. versus Mexico. This is like the rival of all rivalries, right, for North America. So,
I think Mexico will win. Sorry, Will.
It was close last time, though. And Mexico didn't play that great last night. They played Costa Rica.
How was it?
They drew
penalties.
0-0, and they won. They went through on penalties.
5-4, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Says Will, if you have any U.S. player favorite, I don't know them the team well. Well, you have Christian Pulisic, who's really good. He was a little bit missing. He didn't really get the ball a whole lot. He didn't get a whole lot. I think he had like the second least amount of touches on the whole squad last night.
Will, you better put the link to Twitter. I think there's a few of the Mexican guys, Spurs fans, who hops onto your stream. Like THFC Hard Talk and all that. He's based in Mexico.
I will, for sure.
Yeah, you better put it on Twitter so you can get him on it too.
Yeah, for sure. I will do that. And then got Alejandro and a couple other guys too. So I think 92 Flamethrower as well. I don't know which team he says.
Striker, Daryl DK, the striker from Orlando City. One of my favorites on the U.S. men's national team.
Yeah, and then we've also got like McKinney. McKinney is one of my favorites. I thought he looked really, really good. And Gio Reyna is also really good. Plays for Dortmund.
So you're getting back your full
McKinney,
team.
who plays for Juventus. And then we didn't see Adams at all yesterday, but we'll probably see him. He's been injured. He had a back injury, so he's just come back from injury. So I don't know if we'll see him in the final or not. To be honest with you, this is a really frustrating thing for me about the U.S. men's national team. Is that Dest is good. Yes, plays for Barcelona. To be honest with you, I think we should go in for Dest. Try to get Dest from Barcelona. To be honest with you, from right back. Then he really likes to take people on.
It's probably
I don't know how much it would cost. I don't think it'd be super expensive.
He's a squad player for Barca, right?
Now he starts quite a bit.
Starts quite a bit. All right. Not full-fledged first team yet.
No, he's first team most of the season. Last season, let me just look at SofaScore and I'll tell you how much percentage he started.
He's not gonna be cheap then if he's coming from Barca. Barca needs money.
He looked really good, to be honest with you.
Sorry?
Dino Dest, Barcelona, rated about 24 million euros.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Total played. He's played
Not
30
cheap,
matches and
reasonable.
23 starts.
That's
23
reasonable
out
price
of
for it.
38.
Will, if you say that, right, then the Levy machine, PR machine will go on too, right? The next transfer list player will be Des. You watch and see.
He had 2 goals. He had 2 goals for Barcelona as well.
Oh yeah, he did.
And he's young, right?
Yeah,
He's 20.
20 years old. Right
But I
footer,
say-
plays right. He can play on the right or the left, but he's primarily a right back, which is what we need.
I'd take him.
No, now we have to see whether the Paratushi will get him.
Adam Matushi.
Paramatushi.
Oh, the Des Barcelona signing reveals how many kick-ups were painful to watch. Poor guy. Yeah, they were poor to watch, but I'm telling you right now, the way he looked against Honduras, I mean, granted, it is Honduras, but Honduras has beaten the U.S. before. He looked pretty sharp. He really moves the ball. Defensively, he's more like a Sergio Reguilon. I think the two of them, this is where in a Conte system, the two of them would have been amazing.
Go back there again.
Amazing.
Oh, gosh.
Or even if we get Nuno in. Look, I look at Nuno as like Diet Conte. Right? Is that Diet Coke is Diet Conte?
Diet content. The cheaper version.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I said now, the manager merry-go-round keeps going. The smoke and mirrors keep going. So you just have to sit back, pop out the popcorn, and watch the show.
I said this on Twitter too. You know what sucks about the U.S. men's national team lately is that we used to be famous. Like in the 90s, early 2000s, we were famous for defenders. And now...
Goalkeepers, don't forget.
Goalkeepers, the U.S. was very famous for it, yeah.
You had Howard, Kessler at that time.
Well, I mean, even our number one now is the backup for City. So, I mean, he's not horrible.
Oh, the number one now is backup for City. Okay.
He actually won them the... He was in goal when they beat us.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right. And he's got a cup too, right?
Yeah. He's got a cup.
Oh,
Carabao Cup.
It looks like everybody's got a cup except us, bro.
Even we couldn't score past him. So.
Oh yeah, he did have. Oh no, we only had 2 shots against him. Come on, bro. Oh, that was sad. What to say?
Yeah. Diet Conte, 11-0. Stop, Will.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed the beginning. You have to bag out now. Good night. Yep. No worries. We're about to head off too. We're only going to do 2 hours tonight. AG, not a bad player at all. I don't think he's going to leave Barcelona, but US has much talent as ever, at least in the individuals. Yet there was some other kid that was supposed to be like a good prospect that we snatched off from some other international team. I can't remember who it was. I think he plays for Chelsea or something like that. Or I don't remember. I don't think he played yesterday. But there was some other guy that we got on for us to do.
Awesome
it.
All's got a question.
Awesome All has a question. Just popped up. Got a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Awesome. Ask away.
The question.
It's gonna be a long one from Awesome usually.
Yeah. What 5 managers will learn they've been linked to Spurs while on long? Spurs fan in Connecticut. Well, thank you, Spurs fan in Connecticut. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
What 5 managers will learn?
She likes my Diet Conte joke. Yes, it's very funny.
5 managers. Oh gosh.
Look, I don't even know, dude. That's what this whole stream is about. And that's why I feel so down tonight. It's so dead. I was in the middle of watching that new Alex Ferguson.
We've been relinked back with Poch, Ten Hag, right? So what other 5 managers can we have to be linked to us on Monday again? I don't know. Martinez, Southgate, Potter, Howard,
Jill Ellis.
Jill Ellis. Maybe we should do that, right? Make it more... I don't know what to say anymore.
I mean, if we're going to hire somebody that's not going to help us win, we might as well hire Jill Ellis. You know what I mean? At least she's won something.
Awesome has got his question in.
What are your thoughts if we don't sign a manager and Ryan remain? No, Asamal, no.
He's gonna trigger Will.
No.
He's gonna trigger Will again.
1,000 times no. 1,000,000 trillion times no. I would rather Daniel Levy come down and manage himself.
Watch him actually do that too. Secretly watching the stream.
No, at least I mean, if Levy manages the team himself, right, he has to be responsible for it instead of putting out someone else to be responsible for his actions.
Exactly. Jill Ellis won 2 World Cups.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
We should at least hire her. I'm telling you, she would do a better job than Ryan Mason. No doubt. No doubt in my mind, Jill Ellis would do a better job as manager of Tottenham Hotspur than Ryan Mason. 1,000%.
Yeah. So, Levy, if you're out there, get Jill Ellis.
I mean, then she'd also be the first female manager in the Premier League too. So like, if you want to break that ceiling, I mean, the PR would be great, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how a lot of the British fans would take it, but PR wise, it would be great for the club. To be honest with you, she'd do a way better job than Ryan Mason did, guarantee. I bet she'd be willing to knock some heads.
Oh, he will. She will.
Would you take Ledley King over Ryan Mason?
Heck yes, I take my left toe over Ryan Mason. I don't want anyone who's going to be a yes man. I don't want a yes man. I don't want someone who's going to sit in press conferences and without being asked. Well, it's not even the fact that they were exciting. It's the fact that. Well, there you go. I think she's a Tottenham fan too. There we go, Mr. Nick. We've got it tied up, mate. We've got it tied up. Jill Ellis, next manager of Tottenham Hotspur. I'm serious.
Make it happen, Levy.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. All right. They signed. What's her name? Alex Morgan. She's got the hookup with Jill Ellis. She's got Jill Ellis's digits. She's got her digits. Give him a call, Levy. Give him a call.
Yeah. For all you know, she might end up in a women's team.
Who?
Jill Ellis.
You're gonna go from the U.S. women's national team to just a regular women's professional team? That's pretty lame.
I mean, not now. Maybe down the line.
I don't know what she's gonna do.
Yeah. She's still managing the women's national team.
Oh, she resigned or she retired or whatever.
Retired or something, right? So no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just say maybe Levy will bring her into the women's team first, then bring her, then upgrade her to the men's team later. But she's retired. Yeah, I think retired.
She's retired. Tired.
I'll be quiet now.
She's won 106 times, tied 19 times, and only lost 7 times. 2014 to 2019. 2012, 2014. So from 2014 to 2019, she's only lost 7 matches. Win percentage, 87.5. Take that, Ryan Mason. We did 66%.
I don't know. Yeah. It could be another nightmare again if he does stay on. Maybe we can't find a manager. Nobody wants us. That's the sad part.
See, he says 20% coach director.
Yeah.
She's an ambassador for U.S. soccer is what she is now. She should be stepping down as coach for the women's national team. She remained with the team through the World Cup victory tour. Following her departure, she will continue to work with U.S. soccer in the role of ambassador. But hey. Apparently she went to college in 2019. Yeah. Parents brother. She's an American citizen. But she's from England, so she's English. So she wouldn't even need a working visa.
She's English?
Yeah. Born in Portsmouth, England.
Why isn't she managing? Oh, but okay.
She went to William and Mary.
Maybe she holds American citizenship then.
Yeah, she's naturalized. That's what it says.
Yeah. No, I was wondering when Phil Neville left, why didn't they get her to go and manage England, the women's team? That's my question.
I don't think she would do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, American and England don't get really get along that well, especially on the women's side. That's why I get so much hate from the English guys, because I'm Yankee.
I know. So let's see what happens. The guys from the Asian side, whether we're gonna get hate or not when we come out.
Which side is she?
Rehan Skinner, Spurs women's coach. Okay, first female manager of PL side. All right.
Let's see. Yeah, I agree. I wish we had somebody with some personality that had some charisma, stuff like that too. But look, Graham Potter's not that person. I'd rather have Jill Ellis than Graham Potter. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking around. I'm not. Not joking.
But when will that
Well,
barrier be
because she's a
broken?
chick, she couldn't do a good job. I'm telling you, you gotta get somebody who has won something. I'm not even playing. I want somebody who's won something, who knows how to win something, wins the tournament. Now, granted, it's the U.S. women's national team, right? They're like, I don't know, Manchester City. It's not like it's hard to win something with Manchester City, right? But still, I mean, she had challenges. She didn't win every single match. Ten Hag, I'd take Ten Hag, Kokomo Nim. I really would. But
Yeah.
Gasparini would be great. I'm telling you, Nuno. I don't think Nuno would be bad. I don't understand why he gets so much hate. If you look at Wolves, besides this year, because of obviously Jimenez and all, they lost Jota, they lost Jimenez. If you look at the football that they played in 2016, not 2016, 2018, 19, 19, 20, it was pretty progressive, and it was pretty sharp. And if they had had a better squad, I mean, you're talking about coming out of the championship and immediately getting into like European spots. Like, that's hardcore. Right? If Graham Potter had done that, I would be okay with him doing it too. But no, he can't make it past 17th. So
that's the season Nuno brought them into the Europa Cup, right?
2 seasons.
2 seasons in a row. Yeah. And they had to go through that long qualifying stage and all that. And like what we did this year.
Yeah. And they got about as far as we did this year.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Last 16 too, or something like that. Last 32.
Look, I don't think Nuno's scrap. I think he's up and coming. I think he could be a Poch type manager coming out of Southampton.
Do you think our DOF will really sign up this Monday?
Huh?
The DOF that they say they bring in, the Paramatucci. Tushi.
Paddle Matushi?
Yeah.
What do you think about Paddle Matushi? I don't know anything about Paddle Matushi other than he was at Juventus for like ever. And
no, he's supposed to be signing up this Monday. Yeah,
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
I'm not trusting nothing anymore. That's why this show's been so lame today.
Mm-hmm.
It's been so lame because I just don't have any energy. I don't have energy to get all hot and bothered and rant and raving about this, that, and the other thing when there's nothing to rant and rave about, because the second I open my mouth, Daniel Levy makes me have to look like a mug.
True. So true. Making us all look like mugs.
Make me look like a mug. What am I going to do about it? Dye my beard and wear sunglasses so people don't recognize me. That's what I'm going to do.
My dear. So what are we going to do now? All right.
Yeah, Robbie McCormick, they are killing it, man. They're killing it. We tried to stand together, but we got people like Stuart that were here earlier in the stream, and they love to love Daniel Levy. I don't know what else to say. I mean, JJ, Eugene, what do we say to people like that? Like, I don't even know what to say anymore, dude.
I don't know. Maybe how you say, the sad part is that a lot of them come out and say all these type of things on the chats, but very few of them will come on and talk to us. I mean, it's like, are they afraid of us? We're not going to bite your head off or anything. I mean, just give us get on, speak to us, right? Everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? Maybe not correct, we don't want to judge people's opinion, but at least you come out, talk to us. At least we get to know who you are. Then maybe we can build a bond. It doesn't have to mean you have to change. We just want to build a bond with the fans. It doesn't matter whether you are in it reform, in it out. The worst part now is that the fans are not getting on to set up a dialogue, to understand how we feel, how they feel, and how the people sitting on the fence feel, right? Like I said, maybe there are category of fans, like, those who are like us and those who are like them, and those who are the casual fans who don't care that much, just as long as the football goes, right? But we need to have a place. Open a dialogue, right? Not debate. In a sense of, if you debate, then you go into the sense of that you're attacking me, I'm attacking you. Open a dialogue that we sit down and we talk, right? Talk politely, right? Talk, courteously, have some etiquette, be civil a bit, and maybe we can break some barriers with that kind of movement.
Oh man, because they're militant, dude. They're militant. It's not like they're just sitting. They're not coming up here in the chat and just doing that. They're calling people idiots. What are you talking about? What the F do you know? They're militant. They're militant. Why should I be nice to some git who's in the comments saying, "What the F do you know? Daniel Levy getting out of the football stuff? He doesn't know what he's talking about. What are you talking about?" Like Daniel Levy knows anything about football. I mean, seriously.
I understand how you feel.
Got to be absolutely deluded. No, I'm done with that stuff. I'm done with these people, man. I'm done with them. They can take their niceness and they can go sit on a stick and spin on it. That's where they can get their niceness from.
But no matter
feels nice
how we
after a while. It might hurt at first, but feels nice after a while. Sit on the stick and spin.
No, it might hurt first, then it feels nice after that when the stick spins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mitchell says he take Nuno. He feels criticism is unfair. If you remember correctly, when Wolves came out from the championship, everyone was raving. I agree, dude. I agree. I like Nuno.
Good point.
I like Nuno. I don't know why people are giving so much hate, but if you do, there's still 54 people watching the stream. It's dipped down to as low as 30, high as 80, low as 30, but 54 now. If you are watching the stream, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. 만약에 한국 사람이면은 좋아요하고 구독 부탁드립니다. And then, yeah. We only need, how many more subscribers do we need to get to 1,000? That's our goal, 937. So we haven't gained even a single one tonight, but that's okay. Because we're here for you guys that have already subscribed. The Williams Rangers, the hardcore followers. We are the Special Forces unit of the Harris Army. And I'll do this for 5 people if they want to watch it. But there's 50 people watching, which is not a bad time, to be honest with you. Bad number for this time of night. That is pretty dang good. But we've been going 2 hours and 13 minutes. And I'm telling you what, I'm running out of steam, guys. I mowed the lawn today. I'm feeling tired. Yeah, she says yes. 구독과 라이크 부탁드립니다. What do you want, son? You want to come say hi to all the people? I didn't call you. Are you talking to yourself now? Are you hearing voices in your head? He just came in my office and he's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? What do I want? What do you want?" He's like, "You called me." I was like, "No, I didn't call you. I've been talking to these people all day."
Oh dear, the Asian part of him.
I'm telling you what, my middle son right now, he does it all the time. Like I'll be sitting there watching TV and he'll run up to the edge of the stairs. Like we have this like balcony, like from the upstairs to the living room, like you can see down over it. And he'll just run up and be like, "Did you call me?" No,
Asian children.
nobody called
Asian
you.
children has that. I've been through it, bro. We
Why?
do that.
Did you hear
I don't
something
know.
in your head?
Yeah, it's some kind of like, you pre-programmed, like your mother is calling you all the time, so you always go and say, Mom, do you say something? Then Mom will look at you, no. We have that. I don't know why. We have got that kind of
Programming says
pre-programmed.
that they want to see their dad or they miss their dad or something like that. No, I don't think that's it.
No,
I
it's
just
a
think
pre-programmed thing inside there.
Hearing voices in their heads. Cheers, Will. Good evening. That's correct.
Good
AG.
evening.
Cheers, AG.
Good
Thanks for your
evening,
support.
AG.
Appreciate it, man. Every time you come on the show. And Robin McCormick, thank you. Thank you, Eugene and JJ, for jumping on the show, sticking with us all night. JJ, you're always a blast to have. And same thing with Eugene here. And guys, don't forget, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Probably start around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Okay.
8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to do the U.S. men's national team versus Mexico. So the USA v. Mexico. Watch along here on, because this is a North American-based channel, and it's a final. We're going to be doing that. Check out the socials. Also, too, if you go to our main channel page, there's a bunch of links on there now. You have our Facebook, our Instagram. We do have THFCRants on Instagram. It's pretty bare. We don't have much there. We do have Facebook. A lot of these streams are there as well. So if you're on Facebook, you can go to the Facebook page and share those with other people as well. We've also got Twitter. You guys know me. It's at Will Stewart, or just search Will Stewart THFCRants on Twitter. TikTok. We're new on TikTok. Is now the home of BJ. All the good stuff from BJ is going to be out on TikTok, so make sure you do that. Where else are we? THFCRants.com. Twitch. Make sure to follow us on Twitch.
Discord.
If you have a Twitch. Discord. Holy crap, dude. We have too many social medias.
I got to remember it for you.
I can't remember all the social medias that I've created.
Patreon.
So here we go. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Discord, THFCRants.com, patreon.com/THFCRants. That's 7. I don't have a Snapchat, and I will not be making one. So if you're into Snapchat, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Okay? 7 is enough, right? If you can't handle 7,
and now I had to
Twitter,
get TikTok.
8. I forget Twitter.
Now I'm going to go and get TikTok to go see BJ.
Google name says you are everywhere. We are everywhere. Make sure that you do hit us up on TikTok. It's at THFCRants. We already have 4 followers from the show tonight on the TikTok. So BJ has a sweet date and he's got to go. So make sure you hit us up. Add the stream there, which you can see it. THFCRants on TikTok. Just look for that logo on all your social media platforms, and that's where you'll be able to find us. And this is going to be the new home of BJ. There's going to be unique BJ content. 1-minute shorts of BJ doing trending dances, BJ doing different challenges, BJ doing all kinds of crazy stuff, wearing crazy things. So if you like comedy, it'll be good. If you get a little triggered by men in short shorts, I wouldn't watch it.
Short shorts.
Yeah. You get triggered by that, I wouldn't watch it.
Okay. That's gonna be
but
interesting.
if you enjoy the comedy of that, like a Chris Farley, Jack Black type of comedy, that's what's gonna be on there for BJ. If you enjoy good Jack Black, that's gonna be that thing. And he's like Kusachine BJ Elvis Thomas. Yes, that's what a lot of people have said. Looks like Elvis. Yep. But I'm telling you, you're not gonna want to miss out on the TikTok. It's gonna be look, I'll put as much effort into it as I get out of it. So the more that you guys follow it, like the videos, and all that stuff, the more BJ content you get. If nobody participates on it, I'm just not going to do it because I'm not going to have energy. But if you guys hype it up, look, I get pumped up by likes, subscribes, call me narcissistic, whatever you want. But that gives me energy. That pumps me up. So if you want to do that, if you want to see more of that content, make sure to support it with a like, a follow, a subscribe to this channel on YouTube or wherever, and make sure that you do that.
You got to put it on Twitter, Will. Don't forget. Your
Yeah,
BJB
I've shared a couple tonight. Of the TikToks to Twitter, Instagram as well. So, Instagram, I don't know what to do with Instagram. I have it. I mean, what kind of pictures do you put up for a Spurs podcast-ish weird type of rant YouTube channel? What kind of photos do you put up there?
BJ should take over the Instagram page, right, and start shooting photos of his dates.
BJ with his dates.
Yeah,
You do that,
yeah.
BJ only.
Why is BJ getting more attention than me? It bothers
come on,
me.
Will. Don't be envious of BJ, Will.
It's my cousin, dude. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. I know.
He has hair. I don't. I get it. I get it. I got to keep my wife away from BJ when he comes over. That's what I got to do. So.
Oh dear.
Pokemon says that's a good idea, Eugene.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks, Google.
Well, they're having a side chat. Anyway, folks, I'm going to pull these two gentlemen out, and I'll do my closing for the night. 2 hours and 20 minutes. So thank you for joining, folks. You guys, folks at home, you know, I appreciate you guys watching the show. Even on a Saturday night in the summertime, nothing going on, and there was, I think, over 200 views on the channel or on the show for the night. Peak is up to like 76, which is pretty high for this type of a show, this type of night. Without a lot of our UK guests being on it. You know, don't forget tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. we're going to be doing a watch along U.S. men's national team versus Mexico. That's not going to be something you want to miss unless you could care less about the U.S. men's national team in Mexico. But we do appreciate anybody in the stream who will join along and watch with us. It'll be a fun time. Stuff like that. Also, too, just for folks that remember, if you're watching the show now, we always have morning THFC with Cody Mack. That is coming to you Wednesday, 6 a.m. New York time, 11 a.m. GMT. We also have the Bald and Bearded Tottenham Boys show Tuesdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, and that is 6:30 p.m. UK time. This is one of our best rated shows, one of our most popular shows. It's a show you don't want to miss, as well as the Three Wise Men Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern time, 11 p.m. GMT. You got the illustrious Mr. K, Awesome Awe, and Brian Daigle on that show talking about what's good and what's great. Also, too, this series has launched. This is our 1 o'clock. I'm changing the time from 12:30 to 1 p.m. just because it's easier for me to remember. 1 p.m. New York time, 6 p.m. GMT. We had about 5,000 people watch the last stream, so this is a good one. Q&As, and then it also includes our Creator Corner, where we bring on other YouTubers from around the YouTube sphere. The second hour of the show, do that. Get yourself over to Patreon and sign up if you want to support the channel, or just as good as going to www.thfcrants.com and buy yourself some sweet merch. If you like Napoleon Dynamite, it's always there. Man Smell only costs 5 mil. A Deli Ali-like tarantula. And the Ball and Beer Tottenham Boys stuff. The Bun, Danny the Bun, Enoch Out, Moon Boots. All the Enoch Out merch goes to charity. Profits. Not taking any from it. And you have been watching tonight, late night, THFC Rants, every Saturday. If you want to see this show at a different time of the week, maybe a different time, maybe an hour earlier, maybe an hour later. I don't know. Give us some feedback. Comment below. It helps reach all kinds of stuff. Jane Pay said, just missed it. Yeah, we're heading out, man. We're heading out. Thank you, Will, and thank you, everyone, for joining. I love it. Please like and subscribe. Pokemon Nim said it, so you got to do it. Damn it, out bad used to be a big what? Don't know what that means, AG, but good on you. Guys, my name is Will Stewart. This is THFC Rants. Stay strong. Stay Spurs. And we'll see you next time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go now.
Thank you.